What's up, you guys? Now you're in the Kelly kitchen. I'm preparing some chicken breasts right here. A pack of chicken breasts. Half I'm going to use for another dish, so I'm going to marinate them with the onions and peppers and seasonings and things. And then I'm making stuffed chicken as the end goal of this video. I'm using ginger as well. Ever since I started making seafood boils, I have kept ginger in the house. It is a staple. I'm using a little sazon. No, that was adobo. Some roasted chicken seasoning, pepper. I had used that jerk marinade from McCormick. Shake that thing out. That's what it looked like. And I ended up making rasta pasta with that. But now we're on to the meal at hand. My 3 breasts. I'm going to butterfly those things. The first one was the best one. I'm not good with things with lips. But I open them up. I season everything on the inside using pepper, roasted chicken seasoning. I have some adobo up there. I have some margarine that I use at the last end, because if I put some chicken in the oven, you got to use your herbs, the margarine, thyme, and so have you, and whatnot. That's what I'm doing here. Now that I have them closed up, I'm just gonna use a little adobo and pepper on top. That's that. Showing you the chicken and nice and seasoned. Let me tell you guys, you have to try this recipe. It is, I saw it on TikTok, obviously. And once I made it, it has become a staple. It's actually my signature dish. Now I'm working on the stuffing. Got to have your garlic. You can never have too much garlic. I used the Goya ham seasoning, which is a staple in my cabinet as well. Some salt, because you need it to penetrate that spinach. It is spinach and cream cheese stuffing. Now I'm getting my aromatics together for my chicken once I get to put it in the oven. So now I see that the spinach has come down, wilted. I add 1 block of cream cheese. Softened is best. But you're cooking it anyway, and it's warm. It works out. Now that has all come together and cooked up, I start to stuff my chicken breasts. Okay. Now I know y'all gonna drop down in the comments, and I encourage you to do so, because you're gonna do so anyway. If I had toothpicks, I would use toothpicks to close up my chicken breasts, but I don't. What I have is a particular set of skills that allow me to execute the dish the way I need it to. And attention to detail, because without the toothpicks, you can't walk away from it. See, you see there, I got a little, no burning, so I try to keep everything inside, and if it does start to burn, I take it out. We don't want no sour taste, bitter taste in our meal. So now that I flip those both over, you see how they start to slowly come up, the chicken starts to get juicy, whatever. I take the first 2 out, because that's the pan I'm going to put them all in the oven in. So then I throw that 3rd one in there to sear that up. We're only searing. We're not cooking the chicken right here. We're only searing it up. Maybe I did about 5 minutes altogether, 2 minutes, 3 minutes on each side. Now I put them all in the pan, aromatics in the pan. This is what it looked like before it went in, and this is what it looks like after. Now we're working on our sides. I love quinoa. It's delicious. It's filling. I like to rinse it off good. I like to toast it up good. When it starts to move around that pan like that, that's when you know it's ready. I add a little Worcestershire sauce for flavoring, and that's about it as far as a seasoning I add to it. I get my asparagus ready. I use a lot of butter. I use a lot of lemon. I use a lot of garlic, and I use a dash of salt for my asparagus, and I absolutely adore asparagus as well. That comes up, that takes no time. By the time everything's done, we're ready to plate, okay? Downs the chicken, downs the quinoa, downs the asparagus. Here it is. Now, if you don't know, I do my lives, and if you're not a part of the collective, then you're missing out. You got to follow. You got to join in on the lives, get into the conversation. It's a safe space. We talk about everything. See, that bite's for you. And this bites for me. It's so good. But y'all wouldn't believe me if I told you. That's why you got to try the recipe yourself. getting everything chopped up for that perfect one bite experience on the fork. The flavors were unmatched. Coupled with a cranberry apple drink. I just realized, like, damn, listen, did I not just start this thing? I ain't even finished my drink. Listen, I'm saying,